Hey guys, what is up? It's Steadfast2277 here today, and today what we're going to do is we're going to show you a video. Let's see if I can blur that out. Nope, doesn't do shit. Alright, anyways, so today what we're going to do is we're going to do a video on the LED strips that go in the car down the bottom where your feet go. So I purchased this off an ad. Probably a really compulsive buy because you should never buy stuff off ad without doing research, just saying. So I bought this off an ad on Facebook because it came with a really badass video that, you know, helped demonstrate what the product does, and it was really cool. So these are the LED strips that you get on Amazon, eBay, Facebook, whatever you choose to buy it from. Just make sure, you know, check the reviews out and stuff like that. Make sure it's not junk. So the LED strips, you know, you can get them in long sections, or you can get them in little, I don't know, this is probably about 5 inches, 6 inches. Yeah, about 6, I guess. You know, sections that you just need to stick with the 3M tape right underneath the footwells of your passengers. So this one right here is Bluetooth, which is really cool. Here's the Bluetooth control module that comes with it. It did come with instructions to help set up it, which is really good. Always want to make sure it comes with instructions just in case you get stuck. And has little screw tabs, I guess you could call it, to mount it. Now, before I started this video, I took apart the other half of it. Now, it's gonna look like a giant mess, but it didn't come like this. So don't get too worried. So what I did was, it came with the DC plug that is supposed to go into your car to help, you know, power stuff such as like your phone or GPS, you know, or whatever you choose to put in there. So it looks like this, if I can put it back together. Looks like this, you know, things you plug right in. Well, half of it's gone, half of it's right here. So what it came off of was, this was the control board that came, and it was supposed to plug into this. So what it would look like, if I can get this, you know, I'm just gonna make it look somewhat like how it came. I'm just gonna smush it together. Well, it looked like somewhat like that. And what you do is you would just push it, and the light would turn on, because the light, which is right here, if you didn't know, that's what a light looks like on a, I don't know if you can see because it's not zooming in. Right there, that's what a light looks like on a circuit board when it illuminates. Pretty neat, interesting if you didn't know that. And looks like they soldered in the ground, which went off to the side here, which, you know, whoops, which don't need it anyways, which would ground the product. Now you got all that, you got your control box, stuff like that. This is the wire I was looking for. It took me a little while, it was bunched up in there. So this wire is what plugs into the back of this box, which controls the Bluetooth and stuff like so. And then I took this off the circuit board like I was explaining to you, which is right here. It was soldered on to the circuit board, you know, so when you pushed it, it sent a signal down to notify that, yo, turn me on. And, you know, I've turned it on. So I took it apart because I'm not gonna push that in every time I want freaking LED lights. That's just stupid. So I'm gonna make it look like stock. Since this is a very short cable to go to this box and then to run this wire, yeah, this wire looks pretty long, but it's gonna get used up pretty quickly. Once you have it in the cabin, you're running it through everything and underneath the carpet and through the panels and stuff, it's gonna get short pretty quick. So it's always good to have extra wire hanging around, which I do. I have plenty of it. And what we're gonna do is, it's gonna be very hard to inline crimp this. If you want to, you can, since it's indoors, but it's on a vehicle, it's moving, so it might come loose. It is really not the most best thing to do. I've done it in previous videos just because, why not? You know, it's definitely easy, but I got crucified for it. I know how to freaking wire, so don't, you know. But anyways, we're gonna solder this bad, Larry, just for you people at home, and let's get to it. Or change of plans. If I can just do it off the battery, yeah, that will work. But why not just do it off of an electric plug? Because whenever you give it power, whenever you turn the key on to the ignition, it's getting power. So I'm wondering if I were to just splice right in to the plug, it should work. Plug is right down in here. Need something to poke it with to get it out. I'm gonna use my key. There you go. Yeah. Right here. So if I were to get my voltmeter, right? My key, right? Don't put it in yet. Now we're to take this plug right down here. And let's see here. That goes into the bottom with the ground. Right? And let's get that there. That's perfect. And the power goes right in here. It's reading nothing. But when I take my key, push it right through here, and we give it some power, it's got some juice now. It's reading 12 volts. So you know what? We're gonna splice right into that. It's a lot better because you don't want to have all that extra wire hanging around, or whoops, or anything like that. You know what I mean? Plus, anything coming off the battery just gives it more of a chance to corrode more on the battery terminals or whatever you do it on. It just looks like shit. Ah, look at that! We go shakey shaky. That is awesome. They look like freaking glow sticks. That's pretty dope. Alright, so after that, now what we can do is just obviously unplug that and start wiring it in. Now, obviously the main wiring job is done, and that's going to go right there, but what I mean by wiring in is spreading it out to where you're going to want to stick them. Quick little tip, 3M tape, obviously, right? It's red, it has 3M on. Clean the surface down rubbing alcohol first, let it evaporate, and then stick it to it. You want to make sure you have a good adhesion, because if you don't, it's just going to fall off, and it's going to be like, what the hell? You know, so make sure you got that pretty good, because if you don't want that, because after, you do a little, I mean, it's not really hard doing this, but you do, your work, and you want it to last, and you want it to look professional, you want it to look stock, so just do the work and you'll get the results. Alright guys, let's continue on with the step and let's make it look pretty cool. Alright guys, sorry I couldn't film this. It was really crazy. I gotta focus that, there we go. Sorry guys, it was really crazy. All these awkward positions and everything like that. I really couldn't get a good angle. Even if I were to mount the camera or something like that, it just wouldn't work. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you what I did. So hop into the truck here. You can't see it now, but inside here is where everything is. You can see my Pop-Tart there, I was getting hungry. It was all underneath there. I believe I captured the beginning of it where it, what I did was I took the connections and, oh boy, what I did was I took the connector off and stuff like that, and I was able to, inline splice it, and then, tape it back up, make sure there's no loose connections, zip tie everything up nice and neat. You don't want anything out, hanging, anything like that. You don't want it to look bad. So let me go ahead, I'm going to show you where I put them. Alright guys, so I have it on like rainbow type thing here, but now you can take a look up underneath there. It was mounted there, and then coming to the back seat here. Well, I tie wrapped it there, but I gotta cut that one. And then the same on the other side. I was able to, there's really nothing you can do to glue it onto it, so I had to like go up underneath where the cushion is and just pushed it into there. So what I meant by on the back is that if you look up in there, and you can tell it's right there. So there's little chambers for where you put where the seat is like tied down, those metal little zigzags and stuff. There really wasn't anything to stick on it with a 3M tape, and there really wasn't anything to zip tie it to. So what I did was I just pinched it right up in there and make sure that the wire was just enough and up over everything that moving the seat back and forth won't cause any cutting or anything like that to the wire. And then this one is right up in there, and that was able to stick. This one and that one I was able to stick with a 3M. This one I was able to zip tie up to the metal bar, because that's a power seat. There's more bars. This one's a manual seat, so there wasn't any bars really to make it work. So that's why what happened there. And I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, this is on just rainbow. For this one, you're gonna have to download an app. Came with instructions, and I mean, the instructions are pretty cheaply, you know, just printed out and stuff. But for the most part, like, it came with everything. I didn't really read the instructions into the part where, you know, it told me to download the app, you know, happy lighting, whatever. And yeah, if you're going to get the Bluetooth ones, make sure that it is compatible with your phone, like iOS operating system or Android operating system. You don't want to get something and have it not work, so make sure you check that out. Contact the seller. Alright guys, so in the cab here on my phone, you're going to go to the app. The app's that right there. You're going to go ahead and you're going to click on that. Happy lighting. It's going to come up to, it's originally going to come up to something like this, and then if I were to come over here so you guys can see, and you can change it whatever color you want. Just go around the wheel and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. And if you see, look at that red, all that stuff. If you want to go with music, it goes off of what's on the phone. So, and what I mean by that, I don't know if it's gonna work right now. Let's see. And it goes off like something like that. Pretty cool, I say myself. But I say it's pretty cool. You come back over to here, you're gonna have different things you can do. Like this is pulsating red, and you can adjust the speed down and then adjust it back up, and it goes faster. You can go to like blue strobe, you know, green strobe. That would actually kill me. But the gradual rainbow is pretty nice. It's pretty relaxing actually. There's tape ones where it listens to some type of music and it goes with it. I'm not quite sure how that one works exactly, but I think this is really cool. It definitely works well, just depending on, this thing works really cool. Definitely recommend it for those who want to do this to the vehicle, who don't come with it from the factory. It's really, I mean, it's a cool touch. I mean, it's not hard to do at all. You can do it from, you know, garage DIY, and it comes out really cool. Comes on when the truck comes on, goes off when the truck's off. So it's not gonna drain your battery, it's not gonna do anything like that, and you're gonna enjoy it. It goes with music, go off whatever you want. You're gonna like it. As always, I'm Steadfast2277. Take care, have a great day. Hit that subscribe button, greatly appreciate it. Like if you like this video, comment below if you need any help. Everything that was in this video is down the link below, so check that out while you're watching the video. Take care. Have a great day.